This is Steve. He's a savvy investor in passive real estate, and his day job is in the property industry, so he has a better industry knowledge than most. Steve would love to get more involved and one day do a project of his own. However, there are 4 obstacles. 1. The time involved in looking at all those development sites to find the one that stacks up. 2. Relationships with the right consultants from concept through to completion to get the right advice and deliver it at the right cost. 3. The distraction from his current routine, which is how he made his hard-earned money in the first place. And 4, Steve has some money from his years of smart work, but not the capital required to become a full-time property developer. Steve then found Holden Capital, voted Australia's #1 commercial mortgage firm in 2015, 16 and 17. He discovered that they had an investment arm, HoldenCAPITAL Partners, that provides sophisticated property investors like himself with the opportunity to invest in development projects. Steve will now get to choose which projects his money gets invested into, which suits him as he prefers the higher returns of the preferred equity deals because he has good knowledge of property development, so he can lower his risk by making educated decisions. An example of this for a preferred equity deal is one that HoldenCAPITAL Partners did, where the developer was building 27 townhouses. 23 were pre-sold. The bank was providing $6.2 million. HoldenCAPITAL Partners was providing $1.2 million, and the developer was providing $1.4 million of cash. The projected investor return on this was 27.6% per annum for the 10 months remaining in construction. Another example is where we lend money to a developer who is purchasing a development site for $3 million. We lend them $2 million as a first registered mortgage, giving the investors a projected 12% per annum return for a 6-month period while the developer secured his pre-sales and exits into a construction loan. Steve now gets sent a selection of deals on a regular basis, which are tailored to his risk appetite, and he can decide which ones he wants to play in. If you want to be like Steve and invest with your knowledge, then register today at www.holdencapital.com.au/investment and click the link to see some examples of how HoldenCAPITAL Partners can work for you.